Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to Souls. This is Success and Love Tarot, guys, and we have massive things happening right now. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, that is retrograding. Okay, so there is some major, beautiful energies that are gonna come out, out in the open. You know, something that you'd never bothered. Thinking about something that was there at the back of your mind, people that are resurfacing out of the grave. You know, you thought they were dead, but they're not, and they're gonna show up. Opportunities, you know, that were just long lost are gonna be surfacing. Not just that, we have Saturn, we have Jupiter. There are huge planets that are just, you know, having some heavy energies. We're gonna feel those energies in different areas of our life. Okay, so let's figure out what is coming through, right, for you. And guys, remember, this is a general reading, but it's timeless. Whenever you watch this is the right time for you. It's meant for you. Okay, when I did the shuffling, I got a current shock. I got electricity passed through this particular, you know, the finger, my index finger. So I saw the Wheel of Fortune. So I think fortune is gonna strike you. Some of y'all, like the lightning bolt out of nowhere. You're gonna be hit by partnerships and also great money. Okay, a turn around of events. Okay, so that is something that I'm seeing over here. I did see the World card, so some of y'all are talking about, yeah, wow, a total transformation. Scorpio card. Some of y'all out there could be Scorpio, or this is about a rebirth. You know, this is totally a new you. Like, you are seeing, you're like sitting here like this, and you're like, okay, all right, so that's how it is. So that's how it's gonna be from now on. Oh my god, I never ever saw this clearly. I never ever thought of this way. Oh, now it's just dawning on me. You know, something like that for sure is happening for you. The dawn. You never saw this the way you're looking at it now. You just didn't see that coming. Okay, so and the reason as to why these things have actually happened is that you had changed yourself. Okay, the way you had dealt with partnerships. We did see the Two of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, the Lovers come in after I saw the Two of Cups. Is you're looking certainly at romance, a romantic relationship, or just a relationship in general in a different way. There is a transformative energy that is washing your area of relationships. Okay, and it's making you more childish. I think you are just what to say, you are mending some, yeah, you're doing some inner child work, right? You just decided to take off the weight. You're like, I'm not into, I just don't want to have all these heavy emotions attached to having any relationships. I just want to enjoy. I just want to be. I just want to be this new energy. I just want to flutter and fly, and I want to have fun in this partnership. I don't want anything that's going to be draining my energy. I'm going to be the fool. I'm going to take the plunge of faith. I'm not going to overthink. I'm not going to overanalyze this time. It is a new path. It's a new way of doing things, because I have given myself a rebirth. I've transformed myself, and it's dawned on me that I'm kind of not happy with the way I'd been doing things before. So I've opted to change myself, and I've worked on myself, and I'm the phoenix rising from the ashes. And I'm dealing with things a lot more differently, and I just don't care. Okay, I'm going to skinny dipping. I'm doing whatever it takes to make me happy in the relationship, as long as it gives me the happy vibes. I'm just for it. Okay, I'm all for it. Could be dealing with a Gemini. You see the major arcanas here, like this is major. You got Gemini, you got Scorpio, and you got Aries over here. You also dealing with you kind of feel that you're just getting like whichever way you're gonna throw the arrow, I mean shoot the arrow, you kind of hit the target, because you're seeing things from a completely different perspective. You're doing things differently. Okay, so you're automatically in this place of expecting different results because you're not doing the same thing. All right, and you're aware of that. And that is again a major arcana, which is the Pisces energy, which is like you looking at things from a new perspective, you looking at things from the opposite direction, like, just completely taking a 360-degree turn from how you had been. If you had been an introvert, you're trying being an extrovert. Okay, and yeah, you're just doing things differently. You're wearing different clothes. I don't know what your drill is, but you're doing things differently. It's something that's coming across very much. Okay, yeah, there is new love. You're looking for it, you're going looking for it, you're asked for it, and you've manifested it because it's coming to you. I just don't know whether it's the same love that is coming back into your life, which is looking different. The King of Pentacles is also showing up over here. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this was a very confusing energy that you had before, and also an energy from which you probably walked away, or whatever toxicity was there attached to this particular relationship, you're choosing to walk away because you want to embrace, you really want to embrace the newness of this whole this rebirth, because you're feeling in your guts, you're feeling that there is a rebirth that has happened inside of you, which you yourself have facilitated. It didn't come from out of nowhere. You did it. You walked out of this confusion. See, the King of Pentacles is here, and the Seven of Cups is showing up as well. So you probably walked out of something. Earlier you were doing something in one way with this person, and all there was confusion. There was no telling as to where the hell you were, or it just didn't make any sense. Okay, but now it's kind of making sense right now. It could be the same person that you're coming back into alignment with, probably an earth sign. Okay, but yeah, you healed your heart. You see that? You healed your heart. You mended your heart, the way your heart was. Look at that. It seems like the same card, like she's holding the cup here amidst her hands and using the energy from her palm to basically open her heart chakra and getting the emotions flowing, and she's healing her heart chakra. It's glowing right now. And that's the same thing. She has her heart over here. Literally her heart is here, and she has the thread, and she's healing herself out of a situation that was very dear to her. And what was that? It was a situation that was love. Okay, love. This is partnership. This is coming together with another. Okay, it's coming together with another, probably from a totally different city, country, race, religion, whatsoever. And this time it's going to be victorious. You're going to be very happy that you've done this. You're claiming victory over the situation this time around, okay? Because you consciously turned things around. Yeah? There's a new path okay, that you're walking. If it is money as well and partnerships and stuff like that, you are operating from emotional stability, emotional intelligence, and you're going and joining people. Okay, before, when you celebrated or wanted to join people, you were not operating from a space of power. You were operating from a space of anxiety, not being there even when you're present with your friends or your business partners, or just your partner. Basically, you were just all over the place. I feel impulsive energy, but whereas now you're kind of grounded even when you're taking the plunge of faith, kind of being very careless and carefree. The attitude is being carefree and just let loose and enjoy the flow. And it's coming from the place of groundedness and rather than recklessness. Do you understand? There is a big difference, because this is coming, there is a lot of freedom that you get when you're properly grounded, because you don't have to be anxious, you don't have to be reckless and impulsive, because you're grounded and you're kind of cool. You're there, present, very much in the present moment, and you can take advantage of just about anything that is right there in front of you, not just anticipating what the future is, or when you're there with your people, your partner, your business partner, or your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever you're with. The point is, right now you're very grounded and you're carefree. You know, there is a difference of being carefree and careless and impulsive and all over the place and clumsy. And when you compare that to a person who's grounded, who is really let loose, and who's again carefree, but then is free of any tension that is holding them back, or they're just not all over the place and feeling clumsy, because when you're clumsy, your energy kind of is fragmented. It reaches different spaces. It kind of drains you. You don't want to actually put those energy. You actually been meaning to put the energy in one particular place, but you could not, because it was just flowing all over the place. Okay, that's exactly where. That's the point I'm making. That's exactly where this rebirth is happening, because you're coming from a space of emotional stability. Okay, emotions are not making you a mess anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Emotions are being harnessed. It's a beautiful thing for a human being to be emotional, but emotions can become your detrimental attribute, or it can be the one that augments you. So you have chosen the latter right now, but before you were operating from a very scattered space, which was just not letting you reach your dreams, or be in a partnership, have a love story, or have a successful relationship, or make money, or just in any realm of your life. You were just not able to do that because you were fragmented. Your energy was all over the place. So you were not able to give you 100%, even though you had wanted to. Okay, yeah, that is a very, very strong message. Now let me just take some Lenormand, and let's take some angel cards and just go and delve deeper to see what else is coming. Wow, you got the Clover. This is prosperity showing up. This also could be love coming and showing itself up to you. And all right, this is a nice card, good start. So let's see what else is coming for you. Yeah, you got the polar bear, which is prosperity and property. So this is a nice card. This is like nurture. This is taking care. It's a motherly figure, you know, and depth as well. Yeah, there is the dice. You gotta make a choice. There is a choice that is coming. Probably, maybe this is a choice that you gotta make regarding motherhood. Maybe you want to become a mother or not. Yeah, there is a mask situation happening over here. Okay, and I'm seeing the fox, and I'm seeing the cage and the key, and I'm seeing the fish, which is again prosperity and water and depth and emotions. There is something that is there in the accounts book, or there is something that is written. There is a document or something that has some crucial details that you really need to be careful about. There is somebody, probably from your childhood, okay, that you kind of know. You know that this person has not been the best person in your life. They're showing up, okay? They're showing up, and you have to make a choice regarding your property, your inheritance, your mom, your motherhood, or about something that normally kindles your emotions, okay? You're supposed to be stable. See, there is obstacles that I'm seeing over here, and I'm seeing the burden, you know, I'm seeing burden with the cross, all right? And I'm also looking at the choice again, okay? This is the stairs that has 2 doors, just like the dice card. You are wanting to make a choice right now, and this could be about a man that is coming towards you. Gosh, this is looking so much like the reading that I did for, I think it was Gemini, because they got the man card and the bouquet and the ring. Okay, so it's scary. It's very scary that it is coming in the same order. They have the fox card as well. They did have the fox. They had the fox, and you have the same cards coming back again, making me wonder what in the world is this. Okay, so maybe you really want to be careful when this person is going to show up, because they're wearing a mask and you wouldn't know where they are just telling you the lie. Okay, what they mean to say is what they mean to do is completely different from what they are coming to show you. Okay, you better be careful. All right, so they're even coming to you to tell you that they're in love with you and they want to take things forward. And remember, it's a Mercury retrograde, anything can happen. Yeah, let's take some angel advice, no, the fairy oracle, and see what we got here. Advice for you, right? And then we'll do some tarot. You got the nature's signs, okay? So be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to you continually. We need only open our hearts and minds, okay? And oh gosh, you got Jesus. It's really looking like that. You have to watch the. You really have to watch, what is that reading? Gemini reading, okay? And did we have the Lover's card? Yeah, you have the Lover's card right here. Look at that. You got the Lover's card. There you go. You got it here. You got the Lover's card right here, sitting right here. Right next to the bouquet. And you have, yeah, the cross. That's going to be the burden that you may have to carry if you are not going to take the action, right, in the right direction. And temptation, this is a devil energy. This is Capricorn. So this is looking certainly like the Gemini card. I got the same arrangement in the Mercury retrograde reading for Gemini. Now this is a general reading for anybody that is supposed to receive this particular message, okay? Obviously it's for a lot of different signs and everything, but there is some extra message that's coming through for some people who are dealing with a Gemini, or if you are a Gemini yourself, okay? Temptation, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says that you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever it's guys, okay? You're not seeing things. In that reading, I said exactly this. I said the snake is there, but maybe you're not even able to see the snake, which is right there, and you're just mistaking that to be something else, you know. It's not going to do you any good, because you got to see what it is for what it is, right? Yeah. And also, if you're not able to heal yourself, you have to get some help. And I've been given some massive beautiful changes for my clients, and they've been really successful in their life as far as money and healing is concerned. So if you want to reach out, I'll be so glad to give the services to you. Everything is there in the description box. So if you want to reach out for that, you can reach out. Okay, listen, you got 3 wisdom. Now, this card was not there for the Gemini reading, but it kind of felt that this card was missing up there, because you had the spring card, and all of the things that's got to do with nature was there, including the nature signs and temptation. So the 3 wisdom, you know, it's a very beautiful card. This again is talking about you wanting to go and manifest under nature, and you know, nature is gonna give you a lot of information. Let me read it for you. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay, so yeah, get out in nature. It's going to give you, it has some beautiful messages for you. Manifestation, wow, look at that. You know, this is a nice time to manifest, they say. I think I remember getting a magical gateway with this person, with this Gemini person that I did the reading for, and I have the moderation card as well. So be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on a piece of paper. Manifestation step number 1. Okay, so it's, the energy is ripe for you to manifest things right now, so don't let that go. Look at that, you got moderation, which is again reminding me a lot of plant-based food and healthy eating and stuff like that, which is kind of the antidote for the temptation card, because when you're tempted, exactly the action that you're supposed to be taking is have things done in moderation, isn't it? So moderation is the card that's coming up. Let me read it for you. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is just fine. Okay, very, very powerful cards coming next to each other. Okay, now let's take some more tarot. And guess what, you got the book card. I was just talking about the book, and you have look in the book as well. So whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Okay, so there is something that is there that you gotta find out, which is there in your notebook or the book that you have in your library, whatsoever. Get into knowing what that is. Okay, all right, so let's take some tarot. What's the next message that you're supposed to know? Okay, the Knight of Swords. This is the impulsive energy that I was talking about. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and the Fool comes out again, and the Wheel of Fortune, which showed itself up during the initial part of the reading when I was doing the pre-shuffle, is showing up. And the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. Okay, so there is impulsive energy and going on a new path, and this is gonna start a new cycle. There is divine wisdom that is coming into play. There is something that's just going to be revealed. Okay, and I'm wondering as to what that is. Let's figure that out. Let's start clarification with another pile. Like, do you see there is travel? I think there is just going places. You probably are just wanting to shift your house, shift your place, shift your, career shift, your relationship status, or like the way you do things, because the overall energy over here that we have going on is your transformation. That was the first card, Scorpionic energy. The transformation, the death card, the rebirth is what we saw. Okay, you're going fast about dropping a burden and seeing things from a completely new perspective, which is again talking exactly about the rebirth kind of energy we had, which is great. Okay, so you're going fast and you're gonna drop the burden, but still my advice would be that you be more slow, because remember we had the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles, so this is the slowest knight. It's always better to slow down, because I do see some financial deprivation or somebody being left out in the cold, so lonely and feeling really left out, you know. So that's the energy I'm picking up here. So also you want to stop that cycle, you want to get it over with, yeah, and you want to work on yourself. And yeah, you certainly want to work on yourself. You absolutely want to heal the situation. You really want to. Look at the cards here. You know, you're feeling absolutely deprived and you want to stop this cycle. That is your wish, okay? And you want to get out of being a person that is not communicative, and you want to work on yourself, and you want to get out of the energy of being stuck because of your ego, which is hurt in your heart, and you want to do your own healing, and you want to give birth to yourself, you know, as a totally new energy. Okay, so that you can become more giving to yourself and to others as well. Okay, let's see the Fool now. The Fool. Okay, so it's about an opportunity that you could have missed, or you were bored, and because you're bored you're taking a completely new direction and you're gonna have fun. Okay, this is this carefree kind of attitude that you're having. Okay, and but there's also a caution, a word of caution there, to not miss something because of being reckless. Okay, that's coming through. You need to be strong. Your resources are coming, your options are coming, people are gonna reach out to you. So there are very nice things that are going to show up at your door, especially under the Mercury retrograde energy. You got the Fool card come thrice. This is the third time the Fool is showing. You got offers, 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This is your ships coming in. Whatever resources that you had been waiting for, it's all reaching you. Okay, so in this kind of a circumstance, you just do not want to be in a place where you could miss this opportunity that's coming towards you. You want to be mindful of not missing these beautiful things that are showing up at your door. Okay, now let's see the Wheel of Fortune. Now what is going to give you that? Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of offers. Okay, and multitasking. Will you be able to just, you know, manage all these things? Are you a juggler? Like you, let me just, what I'm getting is you need to ground your energy in all these cards. That's what I'm getting. Okay, just give me clarification about this. Like Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Swords. Give me more, please. So you don't want to be a prisoner, because you know you're taking up too much on your plate which you cannot handle, because you've been over enthusiastic and you kind of did the over the carefree attitude a little tad too much, and you know dealt with this offer that you got from a space of imbalance. Yeah, that's not something that you want to do. Okay, you really want to go at this from a very grounded space, because that's how you will be able to take this new path. You really need to go slow to be victorious in this pursuit of happiness. Okay, you really need to, but there is victory that's coming. Okay, what's going to be the outcome of all these situation that's going on over here? What's going to be the outcome for this person that's watching? What's going to be the outcome? 7 of Cups. Oh God, confusion, because there is a lot of things, a lot of things are there. So you need to be, because you got the Knave of Swords over here, people are just gonna be waiting to cut you off. Okay, when you're gonna be impulsive and careless, they're just waiting for you to slip. Remember that we saw the fox card, so we did see the false mask, we saw the temptation, right? So these cards were all there to just remind you that, you know, you're trying to work on yourself. That is great. You're trying to have a totally different new rebirth. You want to just magnify your potential and become the best version of yourself. So that is great. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do it. But you need to come from a place of power, my darling. And people are just waiting that you not be powerful. They just want you to see not powerful, so that you slip and they can just see you fall and laugh and take the opportunity to make the best out of it. Take advantage of the situation. So, you know, you really have to be careful with all the spy work that is going around you. The fly on the wall, you better be careful. The walls do have ears and eyes, okay? So you may be all in the moment having fun and letting loose and everything, but if you're going to be in a space of recklessness, that's going to be taken advantage of, okay? So be careful. Do not repeat the same thing. What's going to be the outcome? The outcome, judgment, okay? So that's good. And you get in the Four of Wands. So after this confusion and everything, I see something nice that is happening, because you got the Four of Wands, and that is just beautiful. Whoa, my God, it's